Okay, I thought in this video I just do a quick look at the price line and go to some of the technical analysis that I do on looking at the price chart. I'm using the one of these, basically the purest form of technical analysis. Nothing fancy, no oscillator, anything like that. Purely on a, looking at the price action itself and using trend line and that sort of thing. And then just use some of these Fibonacci retracement level, to kind of get some idea where the market might find resistance and support level. I'm not saying those, the Fibonacci will work every time. It just kind of give you some idea what level to pay attention to because there are a lot of people trading based on those kind of, retracement level. So let's get started on this price line. You can see that during the last year and a half or so, you've been trending really nicely on this trend line here. And all I did is I basically just made another parallel trend line to get a little price channel. And you could also see that it kind of hugged this, upper channel for resistance. And then if you could take a look at closer on, the price action here, or if we come down, let me scroll this down here, you can see that we could look at this, there's a little trend line here, basically just using the closing high. So, and we could see that it came down here on the trend line, bounced it up, and it come down. So it's essentially made a little bit of a higher low. And then now you got this little pivot here, right? So essentially, you got this little pivot. Let me get this line here. So we essentially got this pivot right here. So you could say there's a little bit of a, double, like a, slightly of a double bottom here, right? And here's the pivot of that double bottom. And now on this trend line, we see a break of this trend line and also the price getting above this pivot. Right? So you got a double break here. Right? So and essentially that's where you could also use that as a some sort of a trigger point for you to start, looking at possibility of entering a swing long position or something like that, and then use some of these level down here, anywhere in between here, to set your initial stop, so you kind of have some idea what your risk is going to be. Then we will take a look at, well, what is the upside potential? Well, certainly the upside potential is up at this upper trend line here. So we're basically talking about maybe somewhere around 1250. So let's get a little gauge on how, what's the chances of doing that and getting up to that point. So we use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, and what I do is I basically use, again, using the closing basis, the highest close. So this candle is the highest close over here, right, versus this one here, this little green bar. So if I use this, it don't have to be exact right now, yeah. So and I use the the lowest close. So you can see on this Fibonacci retracement, we could also note that it came down to this 618 extension. So it came down, to this 100%. We marked it as the high, and it come down to 618, and it's kind of bounced a little bit and hover around this 78.6. Now it's breaking out, so essentially we're looking for this thing to retrace at least back up to this 100% point. So that would be 1191, 1192. And if we break that level, what we're going to do is we're basically looking at this target as the initial target level, the 127, and that would be 1237, 1238. And if we, lucky enough for this thing to continue to run, then it could come up to this 141 extension, which is 1261, 1262. So, for all intent and purpose, you could call this 1240 and 1260. So in the middle, we could say 1250, right? So basically that's what we're going to be targeting if you're planning to trade price line and you got your trigger and that sort of thing. So now you got your stop down here somewhere on the entry, and here's some of the target level, between here and here, right? So good luck.